Hello, my name is MCheeks. Today I'm speaking for my EIU 4102 senior seminar class. My presentation is a business pitch from an entrepreneur to an audience who may be potential investors. Welcome. My name is MCheeks, and today I'd like to tell you about a web-based business that I'm starting up. Our company centralizes consumer electronic reviews on the web, and our website is review.com. That's www.revvu.com. So the first question you might ask is, what problem is Review trying to solve? Well, there's a number of problems that the internet faces today, one of which is finding good products reviews is not an easy thing to do. Many people suffer from not knowing where to find reviews of consumer electronics online. So in our study we found that more than 50% of all people just search Google for the product name and maybe the word review. This indicates that they don't know where to look. And with 211 million internet users just in the United States, 170 million of those being internet users with purchasing power, being above the age of 16, not to mention 118 million English-speaking internet users worldwide, so that's Europe and Australia and things like that. Many people are clearly suffering from this problem. Also, manufacturers and customer communication is a poor two-way communication currently. See, manufacturers desperately want to communicate to their customers, and they want to be able to contact them and they want to be able to market to them. Customers definitely want to be able to get in contact with the manufacturers, and they want to know what the manufacturers are saying about their products and know that they stand behind their products. But this effective online communication just doesn't exist in today's market. So our solution is review.com. Reviews is going to aggregate and centralize reviews from across the web. Currently, most people, in addition to after they Google search to try to find electronic reviews, they usually end up at one of a couple websites. cnet.com is the most popular website, but there's dozens and dozens more blogs and professional websites and niche sites and places to find user reviews across the web. And so what Review wants to do is centralize all these reviews into one convenient place and allow users and the community to drive which reviews are more popular and which reviews are more valuable. And in addition to that, to address the communication problem, we want to have the utmost in targeted marketing for manufacturers. So manufacturers will be able to market their product and communicate on behalf of their brand directly to customers who are interested in that exact product. So this is a step above and beyond banner ads, but I'll get to that in a minute. So the technology that we're using to build review.com is based on the standard Web 2.0 LAMP protocol, and that's Linux, Apache, MySQL database, and PHP for the coding. Also, it's going to use Ajax to animate interaction throughout the website. One of the unique things about review.com is the user-driven karma aspect of the site. So users will be able to notate on any given review that we have aggregated into the site by pressing a button, whether it was useful or not useful. And this will then add weight to that individual review. So if it came from, if we grab that review from a blog or from CNET or from anywhere, as our users respond to it and say whether or not they found it valuable, that review will be placed higher or lower on that individual product page, thus allowing future users, it's an improvement to the community, so that allows future users to not have to sift through some of the bad reviews, they just get moved down to the bottom. So what this builds is a social network of consumers, which is a huge aspect to what we're doing. We want to build a social network for consumers to be able to not only find the information that they're looking for, but maybe if that information isn't quite out there yet, they can communicate by talking to each other, so private messaging throughout one another. We also have a unique advertising patent, which is how we're going to address the targeted marketing issue. So certainly with such a huge need for consumers to find valuable information on products, and with manufacturers needing to sell their products to the customers, there's going to be competition out there. We're not the first people to think that it would be a good idea to put these two pieces together. So the key competition out there come in three groups, and that's professional review editorial websites, and that's your CNET, that's your bit-tech, that's i4u, that's Stuff Magazine. Also, there's user review websites like eOpinion and BizRate and things like that. User reviews can also be found typically on manufacturers' websites, and user reviews can also be found on Amazon. And there's technology blogs, most popular of which are Engadget.com and Gizmodo.com. But with 130,000 new blogs popping up every day, certainly there's hundreds, thousands of other technology blogs that are out there, but they're sort of lost in the abyss, and it's hard for people to find them, and even when you Google search, they don't come up on the first page or the first few pages. And so what we want to do is crawl the internet in the same way that Google does and aggregate all these reviews into one place. And by doing so, what we're doing is building our marketing strategy. So when we find the reviews that are out there, what we'll do is list a brief synopsis of each review and link to the source review. So if we find a great review at bit-tech.net or at anybody's blog, at anybody's personal blog, and they bought a new product and they wanted to write their own personal review of it, share their opinion, well, we're going to link back to their site, and by doing this, we're going to provide traffic for them, which is a partnership. So we're building a partnership, and that's part of our marketing tactics. Also, the demographic that we're addressing is an awesome demographic for consumers, the demographic that is already attending the websites that we're taking information from. According to our research, our demographic is at its broadest ages 15 to 65, but the direct